Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow. 5, 97. Ready.
Love gonna air this out to start. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Set, red, seal, black, ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Black, next, blue, strike.
Play fake, it's Love. Jukes one defender, and they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On second down, Jacobs. Ball's out, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Eagles have it. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 from the 41. Design bootleg here. Headed out right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up second down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Cut that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The defense wins this round. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Ready.
45-yard
Set.
line.
They stick with Jacobs. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. He's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Caught near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Escapes out to the left. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
The 6-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Takes over first down. At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Very good.
Play action, Hurts has it. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Running right, it's Barkley. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 47. It's a screen to Barkley. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turn. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Hut.
Play action. Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. And
some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers trim the lead to 1. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Gainwell trying the right side. A lot of grass ahead. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Here's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now it's second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big...
He sends this one to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Steal, flag.
Love from the gun. Looking wistful back now. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
From the 41. Finds him over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. It's his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 11.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check, hut.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down.
Set, hut. Set.
Once more, it's Love. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. Because when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Hey!
Third and 1. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Again, this is Gainwell. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Smash, red, down, ready.
Love looking to pass. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Beetle blue. Set. Green, yellow, 43. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Short pass brought in. Juke the defender. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set, hut, set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go. Set, hut.
To the air with Love. On the move, hit it right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. It goes haywire. It's out. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. He's got to have better ball security than that.
Searches from the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Set.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers tie it in the final minute of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
First first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Gainwell, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They bring their tight end left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in by Connor, left side. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his fullback. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Yeah, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Hurts once again. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
63.
Hurts throwing again. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You've got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off in points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Nixon now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. On EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the gun, give to Gainwell. Still has room inside the 15. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5.
On the double.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Love from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sets the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Go Silver, ready? No touch. No.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First down.
No touch. Anyway, no touch.
20 left, it's Gainwell. He finds space into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Buying some time right. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Down. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go.
Here's Love. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
That's another.
A run, Jacobs. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third total score this game. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers getting back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds, but not until he works this all the way down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Good.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Got the handoff. Here's Gainwell. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Gainwell runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lead by 14. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
And off to Jacobs to stop the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Trying again, following the set. We've got a screen to the running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting out to his left. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep it from finding something, but if they'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Pass is caught. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 27. Flush down out to his left. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Buys time, rolling right. It's cut right side by Watson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They stick with Gainwell. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Elliott connects there. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pause, Ray. Here we go.
3rd and 1 now. Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Green Bay Packers.
Blue strike.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. Love fumbled it. And the Eagles get to it. There he goes, right sideline. 40, 30, at the 20. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Gainwell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
At their own
To the air with Love. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. Forced out to his right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now Hurts. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Timeout taken by the offense. There's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
First throw for the backup now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd 10.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 41. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, go!
Throwing on first down, Willis. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes out to the left. Shakes himself free. He's running with it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
19 tight. 9.
Gun snap now to Willis. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Packers 31. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Flushed out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Trying again, following the set. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, come on. Set.
To throw, here's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs, just as they did.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
King, Phil King.
They're gonna pass it here. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Steady.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Willis now. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
60.
Willis now, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Elliott running out of the gun. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they weren't afraid way to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here,